What is going on, my people? Got a big day for you today. Gonna do a brisket. First time ever I've done one on my channel. Hopefully everything turns out right. If you guys want to see this, like and subscribe. We'll go ahead and get started. I'll see you in a minute. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. 15 pounds, well 14.97, but good lord, that is a lot of meat. I'm gonna get this thing unwrapped and get it trimmed up. Looks good. So I've got 3 seasonings we're gonna use today. Super crazy stuff, but I got some restaurant style big grain black pepper. We're gonna use some coarse kosher salt. And then I'm gonna throw in a little bit of this. Since we're cooking on the Pit Boss today, we're gonna do a little bit of this Pit Boss beef and brisket rub. But that's it, guys. Keep it real simple. We're gonna get this thing trimmed up now. So as you can see, got a lot of this little fat here on the flat down here, and some of this hard fat up here on the point. And then we're gonna flip it over and we're gonna check the back. And the back is going to have a fat cap on it, and we're going to try to make sure that that doesn't have more than maybe say 1/4 inch across the back, but we're going to go ahead and get her going. Just cut right in here, get some off. Don't have to be, this is not going into a competition, so we don't have to be super crazy with it. With our trim, just be nice to not have a ton of fat on there. So there you go. All right, guys, I'm gonna speed this process up. So, ready to put the rub on here. I'm gonna mix equal parts, 50-50, of black pepper. And it doesn't have to be any certain measurement. I'm just trying a 1/2 cup of each for now. 50-50 on the salt and pepper. And we're gonna give that a good shake. Get it good and mixed up. Alright, before I put this on there, I am going to sprinkle, some of this beef and brisket rub onto this brisket. Flip her over, start on the back first. Now, remember, you're working with a lot of meat here, guys, so you can be pretty generous on the rub. Some people I've seen go a little lighter. Some people absolutely drowned it. So don't be afraid. I mean, like I said, I've got 15 pounds of meat here. Don't forget to get inside your flaps of the brisket. Alright, we're going to do that. And then we're going to cover this bad boy in salt and pepper. Now, I'm not going to cover this thing like where you can't see it. In fact, I'm going to start rubbing some of this in. Pushing it into the skin. Make sure we get that inside flap there. Boy, it smells good. I wish you could smell this. Give it just a second here. Go ahead and get these edges while I'm here. Alright. So let's flip her over. Get the other side. So, beef and brisket rub first. Like I said, this is going to give it an extra little flavor, a little pop. Little pop. I'm telling you, the more and more I'm looking at this brisket, the more and more I'm liking it. I was worried about picking the right brisket at the store yesterday, and I tell you what, we walked in and this one just jumped right out at me. Felt good, looked good, and we took it home. And as I cut the fat off of it, seeing the striations and the fat content, I was really happy. Trying to just make sure we pat all it in. I don't want to lose a bunch of loose. I tell you what, with that ground black pepper, it almost has a smoky. Don't forget your edges, guys. Your edges are very important. Almost has a smoky smell, which is great. Don't forget your edges. All right, I think I'm not gonna go too much crazier with the salt and pepper. Like I said, this is a lot of meat. This is my first brisket I've ever cooked by myself, let alone on my channel. So, bam. All right, guys. She's about room temperature now, since we did all the trimming and whatnot. I'm gonna go get the Pit Boss fired up. Let's get this show on the road.
Get the Pit Boss 820 rolling out here.
Give it fire.
Boom. Check our pellets. Probably gonna fill that up, because we got a long smoke today. All right, we're gonna get her set to smoke real quick. What I usually do is I click it to smoke until I see smoke, and once I see smoke, I shut it and go ahead and turn it on up to our ideal temp. Once it gets there, I'll give her a quick scrub, and then I gotta get that brisket out here on there, because we might be here all night. Okay, well, there's that beginning smoke that I was telling you about. You see it's on smoke. Whoop, there you go. Now we're going to go ahead and close the lid. Let's roll that sucker on up to where we're going to cook at 250. Now, in a few minutes, this thing will be puffing smoke like a freight train, and we'll come back out and get the meat on, get it scraped down. Guys, holy moly, does that look good or what? Woo, glistening in the sun. I can't wait. It's just going to be a long time before I can eat it. So, let me get this up. Let me get this on. I actually am going to put the thicker part towards the heat, sorry. Try not to move this around a ton. There we go. There she is. Now, get her started. Alright guys, check in with you in a minute. Or an hour. Or two. So it's been about 3 hours. I set the timer for 2.5, and I came out here and I temped this brisket, and it was still climbing a little bit, so I gave it about 20-30 minutes, came back out and checked it, and it only climbed a few degrees. So I think we've hit the stall point. So I went ahead and took this in and I wrapped it. Now I didn't catch that for you, but I'm going to show you here what it looks like. So got it wrapped up in aluminum foil. I didn't have any butcher paper. I'm gonna get a probe in it. Keep this shut. I just got it put back in. Gonna get a probe in it, and then we're just gonna kind of watch it. Target temp, I'm assuming, is somewhere around the 200 range, but we'll just be checking for feel of the meat as we go along. Hopefully we get that nice tender brisket we're looking for. I don't dare say how much longer we got, because I don't really know. Haven't done this a whole lot. Alright guys, it is sweltering hot. I'm gonna get this garage closed, go inside, and enjoy the AC. Guys, I was inside, chilling in the AC, decided to go out and check it, and beep, beep, beep. Here we go, the timer's going off. I did check it, it was about 2:03. Checked the doneness. As far as I can tell, it feels good. Next step is to get it rested. So let me show it to you here in the pan, and then we'll get it cut up here in about 1 hour. We're gonna let it rest. There it is, all still wrapped up. We're just gonna leave it just like that. I'm just gonna let it sit here, let it soak in its own juices. It's gonna suck some of that back up, and we'll be ready to go here. Okay guys, well, it's been 1 hour. It's rested, it's soaked up a bunch of juice. I ain't gonna lie, I already peeked at it, but I'm gonna give you guys a look here. Look at this. Oh my goodness, that looks amazing. All right, so let me get situated here. We're gonna separate the point from the flat, then we're gonna do some slicing. All right guys, check it out. I went ahead and separated the point from the flat here. This is the flat we got. I made one cut here just to check it out. This is the very tip of it. It is a little, seems a little overdone, but I'm gonna cut right through the middle here, cross grain. And man, that looks pretty good. Obviously it could be juicier. I don't know. We're gonna cut a big slab off here and see. Alright. Let's see. Oh, it's got good stretch to it. Look at that. Do a taste test. Mmm. Boy. That's good, guys. Alright. There's the brisket. We're gonna get this side trimmed up, and then we'll trim up the point. All right, guys, as you can see, we've got our flat here all sliced and ready to go, back in the juice. This is half of our point. I went ahead and got done. It's looking great. And then right over here, I got the second half of our point. And man, let me tell you, look at this piece right here. Right out of the middle. Look at those. Look at that break apart. That is so tender and juicy. It is so good. I can't wait to make some sandwiches out of this. Guys, I appreciate you coming along with my first trip on the smoker with brisket. It's been an amazing time. Like and subscribe to see future videos. Thanks guys, appreciate it.